Just being a press man corner, being a physical press man corner, shutting my side of the field down, and I feel like that's what I take pride in, and I think that's what I do best.
Did you have a chance to meet and speak with the Cowboys yet?
No, sir, I have not.
What would it be if you got a chance to play with your team?
I mean, it's every brother's dream. I mean, I feel like that's kind of a given. It would be a blessing. It would be nothing short of a blessing. But yeah, man.
What's your brother taught you going through this process?
Really, just the same exact thing that got you here won't keep you here. So you have to change your habits. You have to enhance your habits. You have to approach each and every day like somebody's trying to take your spot. You're coming in as a rookie. You're coming in as a 20-year-old. It's guys with kids on the team that they got to feed, and so you got to come in hungry, and you got to come in trying to take somebody's spot.
You can't play with your brothers. You got plenty of brothers from BB. What would it be like to play with Jackson, to play with Azareye'h Thomas, or any of those other players?
Yeah, of course. I mean, to play with any of my brothers, blood or non-blood, would be great, and it would be nothing short of a blessing. And to play with my dog J-Dub again, that would be a blessing as well. So, but I'm just fortunate to be here. It's a blessing to be here, and whatever team want me, that's where I want to go.
Have you had any interviews with actors?
Sir?
Have you interviewed with actors?
No, sir, I have not.
You mentioned the press coverage prep. I feel like you were left on an island in press, like more than anybody else in this class. Like, what goes into like some of your techniques, some of the things you're looking for in the class?
Yeah, of course. I mean, it all boils down to film study, just knowing who you're going against. Yes, I'm a great press corner. Yes, God has blessed me with these abilities and talents and gifts. But it all comes down to film study. I'm not a sidekick. I just go out there and I just execute, and I trust my preparation, and I feel like that's what it all boils down to.
If you had to show NFL scouts like what film this past season, like which game did you show them about?
I'll probably say Notre Dame. I feel like that's probably the game this past season when I really put it all together, tackling, covering, and just put it all together.
And have you had the chance to meet with the Steelers at all through the process?
No, sir, I have not. Yes, life. I mean, we all got these expectations. We all got these goals and these aspirations, and when you don't accomplish it, you can kind of be in an identity crisis. But I know I get my identity from my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, and so whatever may come my way, whatever obstacle may come my way, I know that He's my firm foundation. And so I'm not just a football player; I'm a follower of Christ first. And so it was tough. But I mean, I wouldn't take that moment back for anything, because it taught me not only as a player but as a person, because that's life. Like, you're gonna have plans and goals in life, and but the true character and really truly who you are is how you respond to that. And so I feel like we all did that. It was unfortunate. Nobody wants to go 2-10. You couldn't tell me in eternity that Florida State was going to go 2-10, but it did. So it's not. You can't pout about it. You can't frown, and it's really how you respond to it. And so yeah.
Despite that 2-10 season, how did you stay motivated enough to be one of the major bright spots on that defense?
What up, Kobe? Like I said, man, my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. I won't lie. It was some days where I did not want to get up. It was some days where I felt like giving up. But I knew my teammates were looking at me, and they were looking up to me, and I was inspiring them through my daily actions. And I'm not really a guy of many words, and I try to lead with my actions and confront things that need to be confronted. And like everybody know, I'm not the big rah-rah guy. I'm a guy that's gonna pull you off to the side, and so I just try to be consistent each and every day, and just try to show others just to stay up and to keep going no matter what happens in life.
Being a corner that specializes in press man coverage, who are some receivers in the NFL that you're excited to go to battle with?
Yeah, like I said, man, I don't got no stain yet. I'm 20 years old. I don't really, I'm not. It's not really my role to be like, oh, I want to go against this guy. I want to go against everybody. I want to prove that I can play in this league, and then when I prove that, then I'll start naming names.
Are you doing the combine drill?
Yes, sir.
Like, which one are you looking forward to the most?
DB drills for sure, just to show. Like I said, man, it's nothing short of a blessing. Not a lot of guys have a brother that went through the same process. So I'm just blessed to be here. I'm privileged to be here by my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, to have an older brother set the blueprint out for me to follow, and I learn from his mistakes and from his failures, and also from his success as well. So.
What's up a locker room guy?
Rehab? Oh, I mean, one day his work ethic is through the roof. He's crazy in the mind. So his work ethic is through the roof. Just who he is as a leader, and he's a bright spot in dark places, even when he's hurt. Even for me, just inspiring me daily. And so, man, I love him, man, and yeah.
AZ, you got a chance to go to the Senior Bowl, ball out, do what you did, South Stands. What is your favorite part of your game that you would work on?
I feel like just the mental aspect. We all wouldn't be here if we weren't physically gifted, physically talented. And I feel like just the thing that's going to separate you from most corners, most DBs, really most players, is your mentality. Like, how do you think? Like I said, you can't be too high, you can't be too low in a game. You just got to stay constant and be poised. And I feel like that's just one thing. And I feel like my actions off the field, like I said, I'm a follower of Christ. My actions off the field is a direct correlation to my success on the field. So.
How about your tackling abilities? How has that progressed during the course?
Yes, I mean, I still feel like I can be a more consistent tackler. I feel like I still got things to work on, but my will and my want to the tackle can never be questioned. And so that's just something that I take pride in, and the things that need to get fixed will be fixed. Number one, I want to be a sports broadcaster one day. But other than that, I love helping people. I don't know what I don't know what title the Lord has for me just yet. But specifically, single mothers, sick children, just helping others and giving back, man.
Bernardo Creighton was a guy who came out of Florida State, talented quarter his rookie year. How would you like to kind of follow his footsteps with the next thing you mean?
Yeah, of course. I mean, his process, his journey was his journey. I learned a lot of things from him, just from his preparation, just his approach to the game, his approach to meetings, his approach to taking notes, everything. And I just try to pick everyone's brain. But like I said, his journey is his journey, and my journey is my journey. I'm not really trying to follow in his footsteps. I'm trying to make my footsteps and make them even bigger. So.
How would it feel like to play alongside him on the outside itself?
Like I said, man, to play with any of my brothers, blood, non-blood, like, it would be a blessing. Hold on, go ahead.
Have you gotten a chance to meet with San Francisco?
No, sir, I have not.
You felt like you were like, hey, I've locked in how to use my frame, the fundamentals that I'm working on.
Yep. Yeah, I really feel like last year. Last year, I feel like it was really one of my probably best years on tape. QBs was throwing at me. He's a youngin, so they tried to try me and stuff like that. So I feel like really last year is when I've always knew I could make it to the next level, but you have to put the action in first. You have to show others that it can be done, and I feel like I did that last year. Sir? No, sir, I have not. Sir? Yes, sir. It's a lot. I really don't even remember all of them, but it's a lot. No, sir, I have not. No, sir.
Talk about Mike Norvell and his impact on you.
Mentally, man. Mentally, physically, of course, that's a given. Like, they're going to do that. But the biggest thing Coach Norvell taught about me was the mental aspect of the game, like responding. Like what I just told y'all, you can never be too high, you can never be too low. I learned that from him. Because in high school, I make a play, I'm rah-rah, I'm immaturely, mentally, I don't really know how to stay level, stay grounded. And he starts that in the winter. Everybody know I early enrolled, came in there January, tour duty. Ain't no joke. They got EMS right there at the front door waiting for you to fall out. So mentally, he's on you. And he was on my butt each and every day, pushing me to be my best. And whatever I told him I wanted to be during our little home visit, when I was in high school still, he held me up to that same standard each and every day. And they try to break you. But I get my strength from the Lord, so I can't be broken. I could just be molded. And so I'm just thankful of him. I'm thankful of my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. And I'm just thankful for this opportunity. Go ahead. Yeah, man, that's my guy. Just each and every day, man, he would have some type of story to tell us, whether it was good or bad. And I learned from it all. He was on my butt as well. He knew my plan was to come out from the beginning. So he pushed me to that same standard each and every day. And he told me this is an imperfect game played by imperfect people. So just hearing that from my coach, he was like, bro, I understand, we gonna play man here. We play man almost every play. So he was like somebody gonna make a play on you. Don't get down. Like I said, don't get too high. Don't get too low. And continue to just keep going and respond the right way.
What was something that's more natural? What was the bigger thing you had to work on to get into your project?
Wait, go ahead. Say it again.
What was something that's natural in your process, or something that you really worked on to make it to where you're at?
Like I said, man, it really just come with film study. It really starts in the off season. Just working on my footwork, working on my hand placement, just stuff like that. But like I said, I'm not a sidekick. Like work though, there is no secret recipe. Like the work is the work. And like I said, there's nothing really special. You just got to be consistent and be committed.
What part of your game did you improve on the most during your last season at college? And have you met with the Bears yet?
No, sir, I have not met with the Bears. But like I said and mentioned earlier, just the mental aspect of my game.
You played with Keon 2 years ago at Florida State. What was it like playing with him? What would it be like to play with him?
I thank the Lord every day that He sent me not only Keon, but Johnny, Pokey Wilson, all those guys, Jakai Douglas, Deuce Span, like all those guys. I thank the Lord every day because I wouldn't be here without them guys right now, pushing me each and every day, competing, coming in as a freshman, getting thrown into the fire early. And so they molded me, they shaped me, they gave me little tips and pointers. Maybe I was on my toes, maybe I was on my heels, like maybe I'm splitting my feet. And so, like I said, man, they all critiqued me, and we all competed. And so, like I said, I wouldn't be here without them guys.
Take one more.
I'm motivated to glorify number one, my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, like I said, and I'm also motivated for my mother. She went through everything. She gave her life away so that we may experience it, and so that's what motivates me.
Thank you.
I'll do one more. Go ahead. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Of course. Him, Patrick Surtain, Denzel Ward is kind of a smaller type guy, but just him keeping active feet and his hips. Yes, sir. I did. It was great.
Thank you, guys.
Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all, man. God bless.
Do you want to grab your name tag or no? You don't have to keep it. I can hold it for you the whole time.
Yeah. Can you hold it for me? Thank
I
you.
have a question. He already came. Do you need this one?
He already came?
Yeah.
Can I get that? And then can you put Riley up?
Yeah.
Appreciate it.